Is fundamentally selfish, requires us to close our eyes to all the evidence to the contrary. Evidence of how people show up for one another, stand arm in arm and mutually aid one another, as the world has witnessed right here in Minneapolis over the last many months.
The bottom line is your presence here means a lot to us. The fact that librarians are here means even more to us because I understand your commitment to the public good.
PLA actually gave me a scholarship to come here. With that scholarship, I was able to not only come to the conference, but I got PLA membership, they paid for my travel. So now I'm here in Minneapolis and I'm really getting to experience what my first PLA conference ever.
This one is about healing emotional triggers with yoga and somatic practices.
This morning's talk with Dr. Benjamin was so insightful. I really liked her comments on the different forms of AI, like ancestral intelligence.
Ancestral intelligence is about what we inherit. Abundant imagination is about what we pass down to future generations in the form of stories and strategies and all that is sacred.
I definitely learned a lot, especially in my last the panel discussion about being a leader, but also bringing the importance of play. I think it's important as adults to not lose that passion and making things fun.
Well, we just went to a great session on capital improvements, and for me, I already have some new ideas and ways I can approach old problems that we've had before. So hearing other people and how they've experienced them, first off, helps me relationally understand that it's not just me alone. That's really helpful for me. But also giving different pathways and seeing different ways you can address things is incredibly helpful.
So what would it look like to take imagination seriously, not as flights of fancy, not as something reserved only for self-proclaimed artists, but imagination as a muscle, a capacity, a resource? How might the power of our collective imagination begin to transform the world around us?
I'm just going to talk a little bit about why we do what we do, why we think Native American foods are important for everybody to understand. It's a part of all of our history because we're all living here. Why did I grow up on a Native reservation and know very little about the Native foods?
I'm here because I've been lifted up by generations of people who believe in the power of knowledge, power of reading. And that was because there were libraries and educators and people who understand the power of knowledge, and there is hope in that. And I hope you embrace that hope and know that you are changing lives, turning lives around.